Hey y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Who feel like gossiping early this morning? Who feels like it? I do. Child, there's some stuff going on with the cheerings. There's something going on with the cheering. We got to talk about what's happening with the cheering. Y'all, all kind of stuff going on with the cheering, honey. This is the cheering stream on Tuesday. How y'all doing? Hit the like button as you come in. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Help your girl out. Y'all know that algorithm is everything. Please hit that thumbs up. Welcome to everybody. Good morning and happy Tuesday to you. Okay. Okay, KK. I'm so glad to see y'all, man. I've been real busy. I got a lot going on. I'm making some major changes and moves and decisions and working and stuff. So I really, I wanted to come and holler at y'all yesterday with that good FNN, give y'all some updates on what's happening. But I really time got away from me. But I'm back today. We still gonna have our good FNN. But we had to get in here and gossip early this morning about these childrens. We got to talk about the cheerings. But y'all, please hit the like button as you come in. Let me greet everybody and let's get into this thing, man. Miss MO1, you was the first one in the chat. What's happening? Said it was Thanksgiving weekend in Canada. All right, then. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Jackie Gaines, what's happening, sis? Glad you made it. Hey, Ashley. There's my Kia Cocoa Pop. How are you, gorgeous? Glad you're here. Serene. Hey, sis. Good to see you. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Who else up in here? Miss Sparkle. Hey girl, good morning. Fly Gray Street. I saw your message, but it was late yesterday. I'm gonna call you today. Don't kill me. The beautiful Cece Miller is up in here, y'all. She says she listening and working. I know that's right. Hey, Catherine Bennett. How are you? How are you? Velda Sorrentino. What's up, sis? You something else. I'm gonna get you. Hey, Auntie Eva. Sharon Redmond, how are you? Good to see you. Man Reeves, what's happening, girl? Good to see you. Queena, hey, girl. Nacho Twins mama, how you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Cool Gamer, how are you? Good to see you, Cool Gamer, as always. Delicia Dismuke, happy Tuesday. Cheryl, you made it. All right now. Morgan's Musings is in the house. We got Lily, my big sis. I love you. I'm glad you popped in for a minute because I know you be busy too. I appreciate you. There go my favorite nephew. What's happening? Good to see you, Latavia. Oh, it's the voice, everybody. Hello, gorgeous. Kim Bird is in the house. How are you, Nicole Lampley? Good to see you. Always a pleasure. I know you don't get to pass through often, but when you do, I'm always happy to see you. Hey, Sin City from NOLA, how you doing, sis? Glad you made it through. Dre 11 Life, what's happening? Good to see you. The beautiful and gorgeous Nisi Rose is here. Yes, she is. Hey, Leslie. How you doing, sis? So good to see you. So good to see you. So, y'all, it's so much going on with these children. It's so much going on with these children. I don't even know what to say at this point. I don't. I do not know what to say. First off, I think the first thing we need to address, hey Sharon Fona, first thing we need to address, man, y'all pray for Nini's kid. Hey Marilyn, what's up, sis? I know that's right. You working hard. Be safe out there on that road. We love you. Hey, I am unique. How you doing? You listening and working? All right, we have some working ladies up in here. So did y'all pray for Nene and her son? Cause that baby done had I think she say heart failure and a stroke, congestive heart failure and a stroke. So they I think the last update we saw was they don't know why it happened to him. They done checked him for everything. It looked like they can't even find the cause. They just guessing. Ain't no telling what's going on with that baby. Y'all pray for that kid. You know, most of us in here are mothers, so we can only imagine what she feeling at this time. You know what I'm saying? So y'all say a prayer for Nene, say a prayer for that baby. Poor little thing. I really feel bad that that child is going through that because 23 is still a baby. I don't care how tall they get or anything else. A baby is still a baby, and I feel for her on that one. So hopefully this young man recovers. I pray that he recovers in Jesus' name, that he gets his strength back, You know that if the doctors can't figure out what it is, I truly in my heart pray that Dr. Jesus step in and do what he do and just touch that baby and heal that baby, because that's some tough stuff. I couldn't even imagine being in her position. And I think what made me feel worse, y'all, was that the media and people were so insensitive, they jumped on it and just spreaded it everywhere. And the lady said they didn't even want to talk about it until her child was in a better position. But you know, some people be in such a hurry to spread bad news that they just jumped on it. They heard about it and they ran to put it out there. So definitely praying for Lanithia and praying for that baby and the rest of that family. And I will say this: I hope ain't nobody did nothing to that baby. Now that's all I'm gonna say about that. But I hope ain't nobody did nothing to that baby. And some of y'all know what I'm saying. I truly pray nobody has done anything out of the way to that baby. And the reason I know why I'm saying that, because if anybody did something to that child that they should not have done, I hope they know what goes around comes around, and the world is sure enough round. Hey, lel. Yeah, people can be so cruel to sit up and talk about that. So y'all just pray for that baby. I pray that he gets better. And hopefully, ain't nobody did nothing out the way. That's all I can say. I hope ain't nobody did nothing to that child. You just can't trust people. And y'all know I'm country and I don't hide it. And I'm real. That's why I've always been real funny about people putting their hands on your children, having too much to say about you. You just never know what people will and won't do. You know what I'm saying? So y'all protect y'all kids, but pray for that one, okay? So anyway, also on the kids, let's get all the good news out the way. LeBron James' son doing good. He just signed a likeness and image contract, I think, with Nike. So that's good news on the cheering. Okay, so some of the cheering is doing good. Okay, I like that. Who else we got? Jamie. Hey, Jamie, what's happening? Hear what you say. I reach out to my cousin, who's also his cousin, and see what's going on. I mean, we ain't got to do all that. Just pray for them. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to reach out, let them know we praying for them. I don't want to get in them people business, but just, let's just pray for them. Let's lift them up in prayer. Say the evil you plan for others will always come back. Sure will. Sure will. And people need to I really wish people would get that in their heads. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it and think that you're not going to see it again. I just hope that ain't nobody did nothing to that child. And I know why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because everybody don't have a conscience. And don't. But yeah, pray for him. But shout out to LeBron James' son, the one they call Bronny. His little cute self. 18 to sign him a little contract, child. So he getting his money on. And let's talk about everything else that's happening. Now that we done got all the positive stuff, the prayer issues out the way, and everything else, right? Let's talk about the stuff that ain't so positive. So now I don't know if y'all been paying attention. Hey, Vanessa, to what's going on with this Charleston White character. Now I don't know who this man supposed to be. He popped up out of nowhere. Like it was like 1 minute we ain't never heard of this dude. Next minute he's everywhere talking about he pepper spraying Soldier Boy and all type of stuff. He popping up on Vlad TV. Hey, Empress of Light. He popping up everywhere. He got something to say about everybody. And now it's Charleston White versus the kids. Now he after cheering. He's after cheering, y'all. So I feel like something sinister happened. Look what's going on with folks trying to kidnap women using lace money, napkins, and zip ties. Yep. Everybody need to keep their head on a swivel. Sure do. I don't trust none of it. That's why I say I hope ain't nobody did nothing to that baby. I've always been real funny with my children. They grown and I'm still funny about them. But that's to say, I know what you're saying. That sis, when the doctors don't know. Right. And the thing, well, y'all know I don't fool with doctors, period. But if you go into them and they can't see the obvious stuff with your body systems and stuff, it's like, all right, I'm kind of giving it the side eye. Hey, Egypt, she out there working hard, sis. You doing your deliveries. I love it. We love you. You say, Charles, what you say about Charleston? Charleston don't even know who he's supposed to be. I don't know who this man is, but he just popped up like literally out of nowhere. Hey, BJ Des. Hey, my Christian Key, working and listening. I know that's right. So dude popped up out of nowhere. And dude popped up out of nowhere. He got something to say about everybody. I didn't even know what he was supposed to be. So apparently now he's calling himself a comedian. I ain't heard him say nothing funny. So I'm not sure exactly, who he supposed to be a comedian for. I don't understand. I don't. But right now it's Charleston White versus the children. He's versus the kids at this point. So y'all know this is one of them times we got to do a social media crawl. We got to crawl through social media. I know it's early. Go ahead and stretch. I'm gonna give y'all 10 seconds to stretch while I go ahead and share this screen. Because y'all got to see where it started. And we're gonna talk about everything that's wrong with this situation. Something is wrong with these people. Something is wrong with them. And I feel like he think he ate, or maybe he think this is giving something that is not giving. Maybe he think it's giving something that is not giving. But we're gonna talk about this just a little bitty bit. And I mean just a little bit. Oh, I just got a message from one of my other sisters. Okay. Y'all forgive me. Y'all know I'm country. But I hadn't heard from her for a little minute, so I wanted to hurry up and speak back. I didn't want to forget. So listen, let's go on and dig. Let's get into it. There go Bianca Edwards. What's happening, sis? Empress of Light, what you say, girl? Say T.I. and Boosie kids tried to jump him. Did they really try to jump him? Because that ain't what he said. That ain't what he said. He said they threatened him. Hey, DH, but we gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. Because I don't know. Charleston White ain't giving what he think he giving. And I'm going to tell y'all like this here. At this point, I'm pointing out everybody that's doing little stuff to get attention, trying to provoke situations, playing victim to get attention, to try to spin certain narratives. And I feel like that's what old boy is doing. And I'm going to just say this. Like, I don't really cut for that. I don't really like people that do that type of stuff. Like, it don't look right. It don't feel right. It ain't right. And y'all know when it ain't right, I got to say something. So let's go ahead, slide to social media. Let's see what got all this crunked up. Let's see what got it crunked up. Because this man right here, and this is the thing, right, King Sankara, they on some see me. And the thing is, if them boys had really tried to jump him, they would be in jail. Because we know one thing about Charleston White, him gonna snitch. Him calling the police first chance him get. Okay? So we're gonna we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into it. Let's get into it. Yeah, I know it take me a minute to do this screen share thing, but we're gonna share this screen and we're gonna take a look at all of his shenanigans, how the people responded, how the children responded, and everything like that. Okay. Right, Catherine, especially not at your big age. Charleston old behind versus the children. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's see where this jumped off, and let's take a look at where it went. I think I hit the wrong one. Me and my bad eyes. Me and my big age and bad eyes. Is this the one? Yeah, let's go.
This is what I want.
Let's go. This is where we started.
Boy, you little Boosie.
I ain't on no gangster.
Little boy ain't never been
Father, a businessman.
Boosie, your boy don't know how to fight.
And
Neither.
I'm a leader. All right.
Shut up.
Boy, you little Boosie, son. Little boy ain't never been across his goddamn head. Boosie, your boy don't know how to fight. Neither do that T.I. little yellow mother, the long hair freak. That little mother don't know how to fight either. Look at them y'all babies is rapper babies. Go drop him off over his cousin in the house, where one of them cousins might or not let him eat. And then see if the boy can hold up in Baton Rouge. Right now, little Tootie Raw, you ain't nothing but a little shit.
Now, see, this is where I know dudes say he's supposed to be a comedian, but I didn't hear him doing no comedy. He was ranting about children. He's ranting about children. And it sounds like to me he's jealous of the fact that these children got a better lifestyle than him. That's what it's looking like to me. Because him standing there with that shirt off is giving me window unit, air conditioner, you uncomfortable and poor, and you talking about these little children who living better than you. Talking about drop them off with their cousin them where they can't eat. And I'm like, what? Okay, let's let this clown keep going.
Little ass, little black ass little boy that look like a pair of patent leather boots. Your daddy look like ostrich boots, and you look like a pair of patent leather boots. Little shy.
And he's talking about Boosie's son, Lil Tootie Raw, I think is the kid's name, or he's calling himself Tootie Raw. Clearly, that's not the child's name. I don't know why this baby's calling himself that, but that's neither here nor there. But he's talking about the child is shiny and look like patent leather boots, and it's giving colorist to me. It's giving colorism to me. Like you worry about their complexion because you lighter complected, and you calling a little child patent leather. Like what exactly is he trying to say? What is he trying to say? You see what I'm saying, y'all? Like it's not giving what he thinks it's giving. And what's even worse to me, in my opinion, is the fact that people will actually go up for stuff like this and let people like insult children. I don't care if you don't like the way this kid act. Talk about the child's behavior. Why are you speaking on a kid's features? Now, see, these are the same people that that'll make excuses for that'll cry like a son of a gun if you say something about their favorite rapper's children. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Right, desperate and dustish. Say it again. It definitely gives mad rapper vibes. You mad because people eating and you clearly not. Hey, Quiet Storm 87. Definitely unnecessary. Thank you, King Sankar. Beefing with babies, sick and sad. And what I don't like is he'll do stuff like this to antagonize situations. You insulting children. You want to go back and forth with children so that way you can try to provoke them into saying something because they don't know any better because they're children. That's okay. Let's let this clown keep talking. Let's go ahead and let him keep on.
Skin mother. Boy, you little Boosie son. Little boy ain't never been across his goddamn head. Boosie, your boy don't know how to fight. Need to do that T.I. little yellow mother, the long hair freak.
And see, now let's talk about that. That little yellow MF, a long haired freak. Long haired freak is what you calling a child. Like, really? You're a grown, old, crusty, gnarled, dried up, malnourished cockroach. And you sitting up here attacking children based on what? Based on what? Like, this. I want off the planet at this point. I want off the planet. I just let me off. Stop the ride. Let me off. So this is what T.I. had to say, y'all.
I'm tough. I ain't on no gangster. I'm a father. I'm a businessman. And I'm a leader. All right? So ultimately, if you got something to say about me and mine, then just come to me. Come to me. Whatever you got to say about me and mine, just come to me, nigga. Just pull up on me. Say whatever you want to say. And if you walk away and don't nothing happen, you won. You be the rawest. And you can go and talk all your internet talk. Just come talk to me. And if don't nothing happen, you won.
Now, see, this is the thing. This is one time, and y'all know I don't really do T.I. like that. But y'all, this one time, T.I. is in the right. Talk to the grown person. What's wrong with you? What is your problem? Talk to grown people. Why are you over here trying to argue with children? Just because you over there child size, it don't mean you a child. What are you doing? Who told you that was okay? Who told you that was okay? Charleston White, about the only dude I know, his eyes is cocked and even his mouth is cocked. Everything on his face crooked. But you sitting up here picking at little kids, calling this, and I'm sorry, Boosie might look like he looking. Y'all know I be laughing at Boosie all the time for looking like he looking. But ain't nothing wrong with his son. Nothing's wrong with the way his son looks. But for this clown to sit up and say this baby's skin or saying that he looked like patent leather, we know what the hell you trying to say. We know exactly what the hell you trying to say. Just nasty. Like you are the worst type of raccoonish, dusty, like you mix. You half raccoon and half dusty. You biracial than a mug around here. And you attacking little kids. I'm not mad at T.I. on this one, y'all. Niecy, yeah, jealous of the child hair. Talking about calling the baby a long-haired freak. The child is bad. That's all well and good. A lot of people got bad kids. If yours ain't bad, you probably got a bad niece or a nephew or a bad god baby. I don't have no bad kids, but I got a bad nephew. Everybody got some bad children in their family. You don't attack the children because they bad. Who does that? When they say this strange, just out of nowhere, just a weirdo, a complete weirdo. I am unique. Say people have went to an all-time low on these internet streets. Bad. Yes, it's sad. It's sad because, and yes, Earth is too ghetto. I've had enough. Let me off. And the thing that gets me is like you doing it for clicks and views, and you're doing it so you can say you're a victim. So you're going to attack people. And then the minute somebody say something to you, you want to call the police. See, you know, where I'm from, we deal with people like that a little different. Hey, G, darling. Ashley say, yeah, he was talking about King, the son who got arrested. Yeah, talking about T.I. and Tiny's little boy. I'm like, you, the little yellow MF long-haired freak is what you said about a child. You called a child a freak? He's just a little bad boy. Hey, Chocolate Sunshine, all he needs is a whooping. That's all. Jackie I say he looks like he's ready to audition for the Scarecrow role in the next Wiz. Could be. Could be. Hey, Cheryl. Could be. But the thing that gets me is like, if you in poverty, listen, those children did not put you in poverty. They did not put the curse of poverty on your life. The fact that you over there broken, struggling, them babies was not alive when you made all them bad decisions. Why are you attacking the kids? This is one time, y'all. I got to agree with T.I. I got to. You had cuss. That's all right. Just misspell your cuss words. But let's let him finish, child.
My children name out your before something bad happens. That's not a threat. I just don't want to see nothing happen to nobody. But people will die about their children, and people willing to go to prison about their children.
You better say that, T.I. He say, hey, this ain't no threat. I just don't want to see nothing bad happen to you. See, that's why, y'all, he don't want to talk to grown people, because grown people know how to phrase stuff. He want to talk to the children because the children don't know no better and to just get off their emotions and say something that he can use against them. T.I. know how to play with you. You ain't going to be able to use none of his words against him. What he told you is the truth. He don't want to see nothing bad happen to you because, as he said, people ready to die about their children and don't mind going to prison about them. And I know he's telling the truth because I'm people. I am people. Velda say he acting like a boy, not a man, showing his ignorance. Oh, yes, but there's more. There is more. Hey, Tom G, say we should not pay these dusties any attention. Any attention probably makes them feel relevant, sadly. My thing is, okay, now let's ask a real question. While you absolutely correct, Tom G, and shout out to you. You know I got much love for you, and you right. They feel relevant. But let's talk about what you're relevant for. If you relevant for poverty and body odor, like, is that something you want to be relevant for? He's sitting up there looking like the younger brother to poverty and body odor. Like, why the hell would you want to be relevant for that? And on top of looking like somebody who is the younger brother to poverty and body odor, you're picking on little children, hoping they say something back so that you can take it to law enforcement. Like I said, this dude is biracial. He's half dustish, half raccoon. And I stand by that. Hey, D. Marie. I stand by that. Matter of fact, that's his new title, the younger brother to poverty and body odor. Ashley said that boy is 18 years old, considered an adult. We cannot coddle. Who is coddling anybody? At 8, let me tell y'all something. And I don't care how nobody take it. whether mine is 18 or 8. A child is a child. That is somebody's child. If you come and run your mouth about my kid, I'm not on that TI. I'm not even gonna be politically correct. I'm gonna go ahead and mop you up. I'm gonna mop you up, and I'm gonna let you get yourself up off the floor. Leave people, children alone, because see, these the same people that'll say a child need to stay in a child's place, but then you go grab your old self, your wrinkles, your debt, your bad credit, and go attack a kid. Somebody need to come for your edges, your scalp. They need to come for all of it. Charleston White need to go and put that bird back in the cage, put your clothes back on, cover your chest up, and stop talking about people's children. Find you something to do, like a job. Learn to invest in something. Eat some calories. Like, it's so many things he could be doing other than bothering people's children. Corrine, hey Corrine, say I don't agree with Charleston White Annis, but he not broke. He might not be broke, but he ain't got they kind of money. He ain't got they kind of money. Now let's really talk about it. He ain't got they kind of money. Lily say, I agree with Tip on that. Don't F with my child. Yeah, leave people kids alone. Because at the end of the day, now you open yourself up for all type of scrutiny and clowning. And I'm not going to spare you. I don't care nothing about you. Auntie Eva say, now T.I. may not lay hands, but he know folks who will. I'm just saying, like, when it come to laying hands, when you start bothering people's children, don't be mad when somebody call altar call. When somebody asks for altar call, don't be mad, because somebody might lay hands on you. Right, Quiet Storm 87. You say I'm people too? Because I know I am people. I am people. Black Cherry, what's up? You caught a laugh? I know, girl. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Dora. Oh, you back from the Dominican Republic? I know that's right. You was over there working hard, girl. What? I'm just saying, it's the truth. It's the truth. Thank you, Lily. Yours 30 and you a swing. I know I will. It ain't nothing to me. It ain't nothing to me. Period. Yeah, we all somebody child on me. We can't never be. No, it ain't got nothing to do with that. It's got to do with the fact if you sitting over there so old that your teeth is on Social Security, I'm gonna need you not to be picking on children that's young enough to be your grandbabies. That's what I'm talking about. That part. That part. Because, see, I'm one of them. I tell my children move to the back. I don't let my children argue with grown people. I don't. Anybody old enough to be their mama or grandmama or granddaddy? No, I don't let my children argue with old rusty niggas. I don't do that. Exactly. Don't mess with it. Listen. Listen. Thank you, Sin City from Dola. Going down for man. What you say? We'll rub on this icy hot, wrap my knee up, and I promise you, it'll go wrong. It'll go left. Leave people, kids alone. Yep, chicken and flowers for my baby. You better say it. There'll be some slow singing and flower bringing. You say you windmilling in your Gabor's voice. Okay. Listen, I'm not mad at T.I. on this one. I'm not mad at all. But y'all, let's keep going because it's most of this. It's most of this. It's most of this. So let's get back in it.
Stop. That's a suggestion, okay? That is a suggestion, sir. Please, stop. Tough.
Okay, so he said stop. It's a suggestion. Please stop, sir. Now, that's what I'm talking about. T.I. gonna give you the nice, polite, I done been to the prison library suggestion. Go ahead, T.I. So let's get to the next part of this.
Whatever man can fix his mother face to talk about a motherfucking kid, bro. Use a. Come deal with the daddy. Come deal with the daddy, man. Cause when the daddy get on your, don't do nothing but hit 9-1 and wait on the one to come to follow behind.
Say it, T.I. See, this is the other thing. This is the other thing that I don't like. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? What I'm gonna need you not to do is be running off at the mouth. Running off at the mouth, running them karaoke suckers. And then when somebody getting on you, the first thing you want to do is holler about the police. Stop calling the police when you got that much mouth. That's all I'm saying. When you got that much mouth and you talking about this, that, and you calling people children out their name. Last I heard, them fighting words. So why on earth are you doing? Thank you. That friendly reminder. T.I. good with a friendly reminder. I ain't friendly and I ain't finna remind you. But that's the difference between Florida and Georgia. I ain't friendly. I ain't reminding you of nothing. You do what you do, and I'm gonna do what I do. If you do anyhow, you're gonna see anyhow, and that's just that. But anyway, you using fighting words. You calling people children's freaks. Who calls a child a freak? Hey, Miss Kaiser, so say. He'll say, I can stand with T.I. on this. Don't be coming for my family. Deal with me. Thank you. That's the thing. It's grown people all through that family. Talk to the grown people. What's wrong with you? You trying to bypass adults and go to children. It's giving me predator vibes. Queen will say, don't talk about it, be about it all day, every day. Real talk. Real talk. Leave them kids alone before you get popped. King St. Carl say, when you got a mouth like that about someone's child, you don't need to call the police. Be prepared to call the police. There you go. At Florida in the building. Stand up. Stand up, Sunshine State. Don't go calling them. Just get ready to call them. That part. I love it. Where Vanessa at? Put that on the t-shirt. I like that.
You don't want no problem. What you keep on kicking up dust for? What you keep kicking up dust for if you don't want no trouble? Whatever man can fix his mother face to talk about a mother kid, bro.
Okay, let's see what else happened. Let's see what else.
Boy, Charleston White, you was a big boy. He said he was with him. He was with him. Man.
And see this right here is what Charleston White wanted. He wanted the little child to get upset and start running off at the mouth because he know the child is misbehaves. The child got bad manners. The child is out of control. So he basically wanted to provoke an out of control teenager so that he could say something out the way. So let's go ahead and listen to this little bad. This one here need a whooping so bad, God. But okay, that's another story.
I stayed with my older cousins. With the point of who did what, who, man, we was about to whoop your ass. You come back down here from telling. I can see you had a soft upbringing.
Boy. So anyway, so the boy said we was about to whoop your tail. Look how Charleston White done flipped it.
This is what I want to let you know I done did. I just tagged the Atlanta Police Department since T.I. son threatened to kick my. I'm a senior citizen. That's a threat.
Now, y'all heard what that boy said. He said we was about to kick your A. Now, he done flipped it talking about he threatened me and said they gonna do it. You see that? This is what this man was looking for. He was looking for that child to say anything that he could run with to the police. Oh, police ain't. Ooh, I almost. Oh, Lord. This. That man right there be bringing the 352 out of me real bad. Hey, one nurse Courtney. Right, he baited a child. It's not the same as them people that keep baiting Cardi B because Cardi too old to get baited. Okay, yet she keep falling for it. But shout out to her because I heard it was her birthday. Happy birthday, girl! Don't be letting them people bait you. You too old for that. But that's exactly what this was for. It was like I'm gonna bait him up and see if I can get him to say anything. If I can get him to say anything, I'm gonna jump on it and run. When the reality is that boy didn't threaten you. You just hoped you had something. But now if you mess around and somebody decide to touch you up, if they decide to touch you all over, to touch you in the morning and then walk away, then you're gonna want to cry, I'm a senior citizen. Who does that? Monique C say hi, he the victim, senior citizen. Right. Hey, girl. Yeah. You done flipped it, lying on children. So not only is you picking on kids, you lying on children, sitting up there propped up in that car. Propped up in that car. Looking like a real angry, aggressive crackhead. Hey, learning to love myself. Black Cherry said, dang, I got a meeting. Now I catch the replay. You got to go. Go ahead, girl. Have a good day. Have a good meeting. Cardi is like the big 3-0. She's the big 3-0 like your daughter. Yeah, but Cardi too big to be getting baited. I understand Lil King getting baited, Because even though he bad as hell and not may need a beating, I can pretty much guarantee that little boy need a whooping. However, that really is all an adult got any business saying about a child is they need a whooping. Jamie say if he a senior citizen, why is he speaking on folks like he's 30 and 40 years they see like he's not, I guess, like he's not 30 and 40 years they senior. If he don't go get his Metamucil and sit down and close his mouth. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Dude is doing too much, honey. He's doing way too much. Hey, Queen Mermaid, you made it. Okay. Way too much. Team too much. So let's get back and hear the rest of this mess.
And he left me evidence. Not only did I tag the Atlanta Police Department, I tagged Miss Fannie Willis, T.I. I know the same police that arrested Young Thug. Hold on, I'm finna call him right now.
I know the same police that arrested Young Thug. I hope somebody snatched his oxygen tank. I hope somebody hit him on the back of his neck with his own walker. I hope somebody mixed concrete with his Metamucil and he end up crapping a brick. He ought to be ashamed of himself. Let's let it keep going.
Hey man, I know the same goddamn police officer that arrested Young Thug that's getting all the RICO charges. How y'all think I was able to get quick Filipino? No, how y'all? I ain't no T.I. in the boxing match. I'm gonna put his son in jail. I'm gonna box this man for it. I want to put his little boy in jail for threatening me.
You heard him, how I'm gonna box him and I want to put his little boy in jail. So you acknowledging he's a little boy, but you want to put a child in jail. See, this is why I say that this nig is mixed. This nig is biracial. He half dustish and he half raccoonish. His raccoonish side, I want to put him in jail. You want to put him in jail because he's living better than you. You want to put him in jail because he's lived a privileged life. That's why you want to put him in jail. Y'all heard him, right? Y'all heard that? Let me see what y'all say in the chat. Y'all heard that? Right, Jamie. The police got more stuff to deal with than this foolery. But then again, if you know Fannie over there in the DA office, she's so childish and ghetto, she might get involved with it. And right now, Atlanta got a ghetto DA. She ghetto as a food stamp. Sharon Redmond say, does T.I. need a nanny? Because I'll take a serious switch to King's bad tail. Somebody need to get him. Somebody need to get his little bad butt. But that's all. This one here, St. Carl says, so this is actually sad. So he feds. Basically, he's sitting up bragging about being a snitch. Like I said, famous last words. Keep running around bragging about being the police. Keep running around bragging about being the police because we know what happened to cats like you. Catherine say he was in that first video acting like he was 21. Now he falling and can't get up. Right. Needs to say the foolish things people do for $1 and attention. It's ridiculous. It is and is. Y'all hit the like button. Jackie say that raccoonish life gonna get him hemmed up. Sure is. Say, how old is he? I don't know. Like sis say, he came in. Hey, Cassie G. He came in acting like he was 21. Now all of a sudden he 81 with a bad hip and bursitis. Just that quick. Just that darn quick, because that's all he was looking for. Hey, Rochelle, let's get back to this clown. Back to the clown.
He threatened, I'm a senior citizen. And I'm a comedian, and I can make jokes about ugly babies. T.I.
Did y'all hear this, Negro? I'm a comedian. Ain't nothing funny but the way you look. I have never heard this man tell a joke. Have y'all ever heard him tell a joke? I haven't. I've never heard him tell a joke. But that man looked like he done hit the pipe in his day. He looked like he looked like he hit the pipe before this video. That's what he said. He said, I'm a comedian and I can make jokes about ugly babies. Calling a child, a kid, a long-haired freak and a yellow MFer is not making a joke. Where was the punchline? Jokes got punchline. What's the punchline? Hey, Candace Lane. Needs to say he boiling my blood. Child, there's more. You ain't never heard him tell no joke? Yeah, he aged fast than a mug. He aged faster than a clear woman on a sunny day. I've never seen nobody age that fast. No, he ain't no talking about I'm a comedian. I can make jokes about ugly babies. Yeah, he going too far. And then when something happened, when something happened, then it's gonna be gone so soon. Say, surrender, Charleston. I've never heard of you. Mission accomplished. Now go quietly before you get hurt. Let him stay there. Yeah, he said he can make jokes about ugly babies. Miss Gigi say, hey, yeah, leave people cheering alone. Several of my students have bashed out professors' car windows for less. But he ain't even no comedian, Miss Gigi. He's just somebody who likes to attack people. And this time he decided to attack 2 children. And what I first don't understand is I'm still trying to figure out what's wrong with Boosie's son. Why are you calling him patent leather unless you're trying to knock on that boy complexion? Ain't nothing worse than a country ghetto colorist. Nothing worse than a country ghetto colorist. Say the fact that he can acknowledge he is a senior citizen and the child is a baby under him. Exactly. Right. Way too far. Real trashy. Yes. He aged quicker than a clear woman on a sunny day. Yes, he did. Yeah, he's trying to attack kids, but what's sad is Sharon, he's not punching down. Even though those are children, he's still punching up because them kids is still in a better position in life than him. And I suspect that's why he's so angry. All right, girl, have a good meeting. But let's get to the rest of it. I know it's infuriating, but let's go.
I got an ugly baby. King is an ugly boy. This what I want to let you know.
King is an ugly boy. You is an ugly boy. You started off ugly, I'm sure. That kind of ugly ain't just happened overnight. Your mama was crying many days looking down at you trying to figure out which orangutan she slept with to make you.
I'd rather put him in jail, man. That's just how they go. And I stand on that. Put in jail. Don't kill now. Let them all gather in jail. Don't y'all, they ain't no good to us. They some hella good in jail. Put they money in jail. You doing all this lie talk. Meanwhile, you ain't trying to talk to Tip. Not one bit. We ain't talked before now. All the discussion need to go on between Tip and his boy. Once Tip
and see, and you see him. Oh no, all discussion need to go on between Tip and his boy. No, sir. You sitting out there talking about children. Talk to an adult. You want to go back and forth with kids. Y'all see this, right? This is predator behavior. See, every predator ain't out here to touch kids. Some predators are out here just to hurt your children. This is somebody who literally wants to prey on the child and hurt the child. And then when the parent come around and say, leave my child alone. Oh no, I don't want to talk to him. He ain't talked to me before now. He didn't have a reason to talk to you until you started trying to harm his child. Y'all see this mess? Hold on.
And his boy talk, and I quit talking. Once Tip and his boy get understanding, man, you out of line disrespecting your elders.
Wait a minute. Did you hear this? Y'all, come on. Talking about once you talk to your boy and say you out of line disrespecting your elders. What about the fact that you, sir, if you are an elder, act like an elder. How you gonna say he disrespecting his elders and you brought yourself down to his level? You brought yourself down to a child's level and then say he disrespecting his elders. You call this child a yellow MFer and a long-haired freak. And then when he clown you back, he disrespecting his elders? Please stop it. One nurse Courtney say he don't have no shame in his game. Straight clown. But what's bad is you got people because they don't like somebody. They'll go along with the bull crap. I don't do TI, one, not riding or walking. But whether I like you or not, I'm not about to side with somebody doing stuff like this. This is nasty. Queen Mermaid say, well, something tells me he gonna fall and break his bones real soon. I sure hope so. I sure hope he fall and break his hip in 3 places. I do. This man is evil as hell. Did y'all hear this fool? Right, straight hypocrisy. What it is he don't have a leg to stand on. So now he want to be an elder all of a sudden, talking about, oh, your son disrespecting his elders. But the elder brought himself down to a child's level, calling a baby ugly, and he's an ugly boy, and he's a yellow MFer and a long-haired freak. But the child supposed to respect you as the elder right after you start acting like one. Right after you start acting like an elder, he gonna respect you as one. Right after that. Here we go.
To respect, no disrespect for young. That's where y'all got the school teachers. That's where y'all got. I'd much rather put him in jail, man. Y'all got the police officers. That's where y'all got the juvenile correctional officers. That's where y'all got the jail staff. That's where y'all got the probation staff. You think we supposed to respect your disrespectful child who don't?
No, shut up. You went and attacked them kids, and then when they say something back, they disrespectful. Y'all, I can't watch no more of him because he's making me want to slap him. Am I wrong, y'all? Am I wrong? Let me know if I'm wrong. Am I wrong because I want to slap this little dude? Am I wrong because I want to knock the dentures out his mouth? Is it me? No, really, y'all could tell me if it's just me. Is it me? Vanessa say that's right. Wrong is wrong. This is silly. Yeah. Yeah. I'm Unique say the ugly jokes played out in the 80s. He don't have any other so-called jokes. And not only that, I think the biggest joke is that you look like that and you calling anybody ugly. That's the biggest joke. That's the biggest joke. I ain't wrong. Okay, thank you. Because I was wondering. I mean, I'm just saying you saying you a comedian, but we ain't heard no jokes. Miss Sparkle said he cannot call anyone ugly the way he looks, looking like Tales from the Crypt. Child looking like Tales from the Crack House. Quiet Storm 87 said, you not wrong at all because he was starting to give me a headache. I couldn't take no more. I wanted to slap the pilot grip out this nigga. Catherine Bennett say, don't shout out the school teachers. We don't want it. Thank you. Don't shout out nobody because people, you know what? As many trifling teachers as there are, there's a lot of people who are in the classroom teaching children that actually love children and want to educate children and interact with children and inspire children. Don't be mentioning them. They don't have nothing to do with this. And he mentioned juvenile justice, this, that, and the third. Boy, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing because you don't work in any of those fields. And I submit you don't have the education to work in any of them. School teacher, my foot. What would you know about what school teachers go through? Did you graduate high school? Hell, did you graduate kindergarten? Lily said, no, you're not wrong, but I don't want him to target you. Target who? Target who? Lily, you know you lady like your sister is not. Target who? Target who? He better sit down somewhere. And if he can find his nuts, wash up on them. Oh, okay, Nicole. I was just wondering if it was me. G Darling say, no, you're not wrong. You just got to beat me to get into him. I ain't going to beat nobody to get nowhere. He just sickening as hell. And I don't understand why that's okay. I don't understand why anybody is making this dude, feel like this is all right. It's always going to be some people that because you don't like folks, you think certain behavior is cool. If somebody does something that's not right to that person, that's not okay. I don't care if I don't like you. I don't care if I don't like you. I'm not going to bother your children. You say his mind ain't right. He's a dangerous person. No, now I agree that his mind ain't right. And he thinks he's a dangerous person. See, the only people that's scared of him, like Boosie say he's scared of him because he a snitch. He called the police. I'm not scared of him. I'm not breaking the law. So you can call the police, call them. And I can call them too. We can both call them on each other. I don't care nothing about it at all. And if you come anywhere near me, you little nignog, I'm going to feel threatened. And I'm in a stand your ground state. Take it any way you want. I'm from Florida, living in Texas. If you roll up on me and I don't hide my address at all, everybody got my address. Everybody got my phone number. I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to feel threatened. You a black male in America. Now you take 3 guesses which way that's going to go. Take 3 guesses. Because see, the same way he's targeting those children and saying, put them in jail, put them in jail. That's where they belong, in jail. See, he's counting on the fact that the system loves to lock up young black male children. But see, my attitude is this, Lily. You're still a black heterosexual male in America. If you roll up on me and I tell them clear people I felt threatened, and we start ordering cases of chicken, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Let's be clear. Fly Gray Street say, you said find his nuts. Yes, if he can find them. If he can find them, he need to wash up on them. Latavia said, we must be speaking of Target, the convenience store. Gotta be. Gotta be. Gotta be. Gotta be. Target who? Target who when there's a boom shakalaka in every room in my house? Target who? And it's legal because I'm in the state of Texas. It's legal than a son of a gun. Call them, you call them, I'ma call them. We're gonna be some calling hoes around here because you show a hoe. Right, Miss Kaiser, so say, call the popo hoe. Call the popo hoe. Nicole say in my dear voice, go ahead, call the popo. Call them. We're gonna both call them. Every other day he targeting people. Child, I don't care nothing about it. See, this is the thing. This is the thing, right? I want you to understand something, sis. He targeting people with his mouth. What he gonna do? Talk me to death? What he gonna do? Talk me to death? Hell, if he get in a talking competition and get to talking too fast, his teeth gonna fly out his mouth. So if he plan on talking me to death, I submit that he should probably add a little bit of super glue to his poly grip so they don't slide out. Jackie say he gonna end up in the exact same place he trying to put them kids, because when they done using him, he gonna be sharing a cell. Not only that, if he go playing with the right person and they know how to play with the law too, he'll be up under that jailhouse. I worked in criminal justice a long time. That's why I say, child, please, I don't care nothing about that. The only people scared of the police is people breaking the law. And I don't do that no more. So it don't even make no difference. I'm going to talk about it. Just like he feel comfortable to talk about children, I'm comfortable to talk about him. Now, I ain't going to lie on nobody because that ain't my style. But I will talk about your black behind. Period. Ain't nobody special. But anyway, let's talk about some more stuff with these children, because Charleston White done raised my blood pressure. Sitting up there bragging and about how you would call the police and you would call the DA and I tagged the Atlanta police. Child, shut up. You sound like a hoe. You sound like your tampon just slipped out. You sound like some beach sand got off in your coochie. That's what you sound like. Stop it. So moving right along. All right. Hey, God's anointed daughter. So moving right along, let's talk about 50 Cent and his son, shall we? Now, y'all, this been going on for a while with 50 Cent and his kid. This situation with 50 Cent and his son is getting out of control. Okay? It's getting out of control. Now, apparently, this is what the actual facts are. The actual facts was that 50 Cent with his son with the child support situation. So apparently his mother was getting $25,000 a month from Mr. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson every month for the child support. Now Miss Ma'am said there wasn't enough money. She went to the people to try to get money and it got cut down, I think, to $6,700. Let me make sure I got it right. I mean, make sure I got the money part right, because I believe they cut it down to $6,700. I think she put herself in a situation because she was trying to get more money. I'm not judging her because that's not my place. And I would never proceed to think that it was okay to talk about it. Yeah, $6,700 is what it got cut down to. Okay. So the young man had made a post on social media trying to draw attention to the fact that he don't have a relationship with Curtis. Now, the problem with Curtis, or 50 Cent, as y'all call him, half a dollar, is that he been not had no relationship with this boy. So I couldn't wait for your voice on this topic yet. Okay, well, I don't know if you're gonna like what I got to say, but I'm gonna sure say it. Right, Lily. She should have kept her mouth closed. Greedy. You say you understand his son. I'm gonna tell you I don't. I'm gonna tell you I don't. I'm gonna be honest, sis. I don't. Because there's more than one way to skin a cat. And the way he went about it is not how you skin no cat. You don't go to social media posting pictures talking about, since y'all think $6,700 is so much money, someone tell my pops I'll pay him $6,700 for just 24 hours of his time so we can do everything I wanted to do with him as a kid. Red light, yellow light, green light, whatever color he liked. Okay, first of all, young man. You said, I agree, but I understand he's hurting. Well, this is the thing, right? The mama is the one that got you in the $6,700 situation. That's number one. And I feel like at this age, I feel you, he probably is, his feelings probably is hurt. Because Curtis was real close with the boy, and then they ended up not close. You say more money caused her more problems. Now, chasing more money caused her more problems because she ended up with less money. And that's why she was upset. But what happened was, when they fell out back then, when him and the mama fell out, the child got pulled into it. Now, I'm not accusing this lady of pulling the child into it, but I'm going to say this. It looked like she probably did pull this baby into it. Now, I'm going to go back to the original article that I seen on it. This is from 2020. This is well, not the original article, but this is the one I found from 2020. Let me see if I can pull that up. Ooh. I should be able to, so y'all can read it while I'm reading. Is that Miss Mississippi? Hey, girl. Oh, no problem. I always protect the babies. Always that. We got to protect the children. Hey, Vita from Denver. Hey, Google. Shut up. Y'all, this heifer stay getting in my business. I be telling y'all, them people be really like low-key spying on us. Because ain't nobody call this heifer. And every time I turn around, she in the middle of a conversation where ain't nobody call her name. It's just too much for me. But let's talk about this situation. Is this the one? No, that ain't the one. This is the one. Okay. Let's let that load. So, yeah, so 50 spoke on it back in 2020. There was an article. So we get an opportunity to hear what he had to say about this situation back then. Like this is literally Oh, I hear you, Lily, but I don't care nothing about that. I just saw your message. Yeah, Google do stay in your business. Google stay in your business. Hey, Destiny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Quick conversation between son and a father. That's all it need to be. That's everything. That's everything. That probably could have solved all this mess. Just a conversation. Okay. Nah, boo, you're not alone complaining about Charleston. Charleston White is a sick person. I never really took him seriously because as long as it's grown people, I don't care what y'all say about each other. I'm gonna report what this one said, what that one said, and move right along. But once you start targeting children, you're a sicko. You're a sicko, and I'm gonna talk about you. Me is. Me gonna talk about you. So let's go ahead and share this screen so I can let y'all see this article. So we can talk about what exactly 50 had to say about this back in 2020. Because I just want y'all to see that this ain't no new situation. This ain't new. So this is from capitalextra.com. Y'all see who it is. Shout out to them. So 50 Cent detailed his relationship with his estranged son, Marquise Jackson. 50 said he used to love his son. So he's saying that he don't love the kid. You know, that's some tough stuff. That's some tough stuff. So it was an Instagram interview. 50 was asked about his turbulent relationship with his son, Marquise Jackson. 50 Cent admitted it's sad. It is sad. It's a sad situation. He continued, when you pray for success, you don't necessarily pray for the things that come with it. There's no such thing as success without jealousy or envy or entitlement. The In the Club rapper went on to reveal that the world that he would pay over $1 million in child support and said he gave Marquise everything he didn't have. When Lathan asked if he loved his son, 50 replied that he used to. 50 continued, I didn't think that success would cost me my firstborn, but it's the situation it is. Then he offered an analogy saying, like my grandfather used to say, if it rattles like a snake and slithers like a snake, is it a snake or do you need to be bit? Okay. Last month, 50 said he picked New York. 50 said he picked New York rapper 6ix9ine over his own son in an Instagram live. The rapper said, nah, I ain't heard from 6ix9ine. He's his mother's child now. He told on everybody. He added, he better than Marquise though. I'll take him before my actual biological son, if that end. Ooh, child. Marquise caught wind that his father said that on a live stream and slammed 50 for claiming a rat. Well, I mean, you know, because I remember during that time. Well, let's go ahead and hear it. Shoot, since we got it. Y'all with it? Y'all want to hear what he had to say? Because I remember something going on during that time where his son started hanging around with people that had beef with his daddy and all type of stuff. Like, it was a lot going on back then. I remember that. Yeah, he said he ain't love his baby. Say he ain't love his baby. Well, Kia, now he used to praise this child. So I don't think this is about no color. This is about what went on between him and the mama, and then the child following up behind his mama's stuff. Destiny said, I don't think it has to do with pitting his biracial children. Yeah, I don't think so either. Because he used to love this little boy. Hey, Abba's child. So let's go ahead and hear what he got to say. If y'all don't mind, I don't mind playing it. Okay.
Is there any chance at a reconciliation between you and your son? Because a lot of people from the outside, the boy looks just like you. A lot of people from the outside think that situation is sad.
Yeah, it is sad. It's a sad situation, right? And when you pray for success, you don't necessarily pray for the things that come with it, right? And there's no such thing as success without jealousy, without envy, or entitlement. Entitlement is growing in someone you love in the scariest part, right? And his mom developed an entitlement that cannot be met. Filtering that energy through his actual personal interest. Let's say now that he's starting to like females, he's conscious of what kind of shoes he want to wear. I need these Jordans, the retro Jordans is coming, different things. And then his mother go, all right, I'll get them for you, but it just bothers me because you're supposed to have them all. So while being a privileged child, he feels deprived.
So y'all heard what he said. He's saying basically the child was privileged and felt deprived, and saying that it was things from the mama, like he would ask for certain stuff because he wanted to, you know, look a certain way, and say the mama would say things like, all right, I'll get them, but I'm upset because you're supposed to have them all. So I guess it was, and then he said that it breeds entitlement and seeing entitlement in the ones you love. So I understand his standpoint on that. I understand both sides. But I feel like that young man need to just have a conversation with his daddy. You know what I'm saying? Just get humble, go to your daddy and say, Daddy, yeah, I was probably tripping a little bit. And then when he went to hanging with the dude that didn't like his daddy and stuff, taking pictures with the person, hey, Daddy, I was disrespectful for that. That really wasn't cool. I felt bad because of, the way mama felt. Maybe mama felt like you treated her a certain way and it made me feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been a conversation. But the fact that you took it to social media to try to, like, have the world shame him for staying away, you're like, we already know y'all got a problem. King St. Carl say 50 Cent, wow, but a lot going on here. Right. That's what I'm saying. This story here got too many moving parts. Right, Vanessa, definitely toxic and harsh, and it is sad. It's sad, but that's the thing, Velda. You got $6,700 because your mama wasn't happy with 25,000, and even at $6,700, where my mathematicians at? How much money is that a year? I know people work full-time jobs that don't make no $6,700 a month. That's about what, about $80,000 a year, something like that. Where my smart people at? Where my math people? Oh, y'all gonna make me grab the calculator. Okay. Yeah, I was right. About $80,000 a year. It's people that got college degrees, and when they first start working, they don't even start out with 80 racks a year. And you started off getting 25. But your mama decided to go get some more because she felt like that wasn't enough. Monique C say, right, be father 50 Cent and teach him you aren't going to. And teach him you aren't going to have, you not, I guess the period went in the wrong place, that you're not going to have it all. This reminds me of the Power Show line, LOL. Oh, okay. Yep, $80,400. That's a lot of money. Vanessa say this needs to be handled in private between the two of them. Right. They need to handle that in private. Now, Curtis ain't saying nothing publicly. This boy. And then you got people saying, oh, Curtis need to address it. Curtis needed to address it. He ain't saying nothing. He ain't supposed to say nothing. That boy should have came to him and, you know what I'm saying? Or he should have went to the boy in private. I don't think that we need to be watching this play out. Because I honestly, in my opinion, y'all, I think this situation started. And let me put the link because I want to hear what y'all got to say. I really can't call this one. I just feel like this started between the mama and the daddy. And then the child got put in the middle of it. Now, that's what I feel. This was a mama and daddy situation, and the baby got put in the middle. I don't believe the baby really had no problem with the daddy until the mama told the child to have a problem with the daddy. Because I do remember, I can't find that other interview, but I do remember at one point, it was one interview where he did mention it and was talking about the fact that he was really, this is firstborn. He was crazy about that boy. And he used to take that boy with him everywhere. Like everywhere. Until that situation went down with the mama and she took it the way she took it. And then the child felt like, for all we know, that baby could have felt like his mama was being mistreated, based on the way she felt about the money. Yeah, this a private family matter. This a private family matter. Catherine Bennett say that's more than what I make as a special ed teacher. Exactly. But to put it out there like this, like the man gave you $50 a week. Because that's what some of these broke men be doing. Some of them barely pay $200 a month for child support. Some of them pay less than that. Jamie say he's an adult now, so why is he still getting child support? List back child support. He's not still getting it. He's mentioning the amount of child support he was getting when he was getting it, I guess, before he got grown, and was saying like, oh, if y'all think that's so much money, I'll give him that for 24 hours. It's like, child, all you doing is guaranteeing that your daddy ain't gonna fool with you. That's all you doing. Oh, nephew up here. Because I want to hear what you got to say. I want to hear what everybody got to say. What's going on, nephew?
What's up, Auntie?
Mm-hmm. What's going on? So what you think about this mess with Curtis and his boy? And all of them too. What you think?
Like I said, 50 Cent wild, but it's a lot of different parts to this story. And it sounds like, and it happens all the time, where the parents having issues and mama puts her feelings onto the child about dad. and the child starts acting towards his father in the way that the mama feels.
Yeah.
And he just happens to have a daddy that don't too much care what come out his mouth.
Mm-hmm. And he don't care what nobody think of him either.
Right.
Hey, T Money. And see, this is what's dangerous to me, right? I feel like grown people stuff need to stay between grown people. She could have had an issue with Curtis, and the child didn't even need to know that. You know what I'm saying? You could have had that issue with him, even if you want to go back to court, whether she was right or wrong to try to get more money. Who am I to judge? You know, I am not God Jr. It is what it is. But even if she wanted to go back to court and try to get some more money or whatever, do your thing. Why did the child ever need to know that?
Right. But that's because it was strategically. See, you didn't only want more money. It seems like you wanted you intentionally wanted your child to feel the way about his daddy that you felt about his dad. That's the only reason you would bring grown folk business to the child.
Hey, Glennis, that's what that's the thing. And then the fact that he was, one of them that was just crazy about his firstborn and taking the child everywhere. I feel like it was like, okay, you don't want to give me this money. I'm gonna make sure you don't have that with him no more. That's what it gave me.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure because, like you said, that was a child that we always saw him with,
Yep, we always saw him with that boy. And Velda says she heard him saying disparaging comments about him as a minor. Yeah, because once the boy got to a certain age, he started like taking sides with his mama. And we all know 50 Cent is a butthole. And he don't care about saying nasty stuff. He's a horrible person. But he wasn't a horrible person to that boy until he felt like the boy turned on him.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with you. I am unique. She should have did everything to keep that child like grown people business. I don't believe in that at all. Like y'all talk. Even if y'all got a whisper fight. You ever seen like the two grown people whisper fight? Go whisper fight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have let the baby. Oh, we got you some toys. Play with these toys and step out the front door. You ain't nothing. I can't say. Whisper fight. And then go back in the house and be like, hey, Marquise. Like the kid never had to know nothing.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew somebody that paid like little or nothing for child support too. But them 6,700 had her salty when she really could have kept getting them 25,000 and been quiet.
Ain't that yeah, but that mouth is dangerous.
You ain't lying. I'd have took them 25 and shut up. You know what I could have did with $25,000 a month? And speaking of child support, Mel B, the one that was with the Spice Girls that got the baby with Eddie Murphy, she took him back to child support court and got her child support increased from $25,000 to $35,000 per month. And yeah.
Mel B did her homework.
Yeah, Mel B did her homework and she was ready to go. She got her $35,000 a month for child support. And I'm like, what kind of children is y'all raising? I ain't had a fraction of that. And I raised 3 of them. I'm like, y'all doing numbers. Shoot, I'm low-key jealous. Like, you better do that thing. Yes, now. Destiny say the mama know all that and using her son as a pawn. Yeah, that wasn't cool. You should have let them, if they had a good relationship. We all know 50 Cent. Curtis is a bad person on about 98% of the time. But if he was the 2% of the time was good with this kid, you should have let that just stand. Let him just be good with that kid. If you don't like him, call him and whisper cuss him out if the kid there. Or let the child play in the front yard and you stand at the window and watch him and cuss him out behind the glass. The baby never had to know, is all I'm saying.
Or just don't like him and take your 25 a month and live happy.
Right, but I'm saying you ain't got to be quiet. Like I don't ever want it to feel like I don't want any woman to feel like she doesn't have a right to voice her displeasure. If you don't like something that's happening to you, God darn it, talk about it. Say it to the person that's doing it, even if it ain't right, whether it's right, wrong, and different. You got a right to say it as a woman, and you got a right to be heard. But God darn it, the babies don't need to know. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Lily, behind the glass, standing there behind the glass and cuss him out behind the glass. Hey, Christian.
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's up?
Good. We
It's
miss you. Now tell me what you think about this.
So how I feel is because I kind of went through the same thing with my daddy, and I'm my daddy's only child.
Mm-hmm.
So my mama would sit there and talk cash money about my daddy to me, and it's sort of like she did put her perspective onto me. So immediately I thought the way she thought, but also as I got older, I started seeing for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Him not coming, I'm sitting on the porch waiting, he never show up, promises, broken, stuff like it. So as I got older, I realized on my own, like, darn, my mom is right. I do see what she's saying. But at the same time, I respected him because that's my daddy. But
that's true.
also, as I got older, I had to understand that now that I'm grown, what happened in the past is what happened. This is the only dad I got, so I ain't got no choice but to respect him, especially if I'm trying to get to heaven. So
that's right.
I may not agree with everything and I may not like you, but out of respect, because I'm trying to get to where I'm gonna do what I need to do. But also 50, you are the adult in this situation.
That's right.
Regardless of how you feel, how you think, that's still your child. And it's always going to be a child to you. So for you to say certain things like you don't love him and F him and all this and all that, I don't care how old you get as the child, that's always going to hurt you. That's always going to be in your head. My daddy don't love me. He can be
that's
sick,
mean.
And it's always going to bother him. And some people don't understand, like, how can you bring something as a child into your adulthood? Well, if I never talked about it and never got it off my chest and I never got over it, it's going to always affect me.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about it. I feel 50 needs to just be the adult, be the parent, and, act grown about the situation, not stoop to his child level.
And I agree with that. And my peanut is here. That's my baby. I'm
Hey.
still paying child support. I pay my child support. My baby said, what was 50 Cent doing so bad to her that 25K couldn't help her keep the peace? Child, I don't know. But I wouldn't have been I wouldn't have cared nothing about Curtis. Because I'm going to tell y'all something else that came up while it's on my mind. It came up the fact that he had a house that he was letting them live in. Like, you ain't got to pay no rent. It's a nice house. Here you go. This is where y'all live. And was mad because he was like, you can't be here with no man. So she's had a boyfriend, and was letting him like stay the night and stay over there. And they was mad because he wasn't cool with that, and saying things like, well, if you was going to give her the house, you should have put it in her name. Well, the bottom line is he clearly didn't give her no house. He gave you somewhere to stay. And like, let's really look at this. You got a house to stay in that you don't have to pay nothing for. You got a good amount of money coming in your house, and you don't have to pay no rent. First of all, rent and mortgage be your biggest bill. Is it not true?
True.
That's true.
So if you give me a place to stay and you put racks in my pocket, I ain't gonna do nothing but bank up that money, and then I'm gonna build me a real nice crib, and I'm not gonna tell you nothing about it because I know how to be quiet. My daddy taught me that. When you know anything, you ain't gonna have to put me out, because I'm gonna be like, Curtis, I sure appreciate you. God gonna bless you for me forever and ever. Amen. Because thanks to your kindness and the goodness of the Lord, I done built me a house. And it's lovely too. You financed a beautiful house, Curtis. God bless you. And I done been moving out and giving that man his keys.
Right. Ain't the saying, don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing.
Thank you. All you got to do is mom's the word. Be quiet, dummy up. Build you a house. But they complaining he didn't put it in her name. Like, I'm almost tempted to agree with Curtis. That's some entitlement. Don't nobody owe you no house, man. If you wanted a man to give you a house, you should have married somebody.
Right. He's not supposed to take care of you. He's supposed to take care of his child, and that's it.
Right. And if you wanted that, why didn't you get you a husbands take care of people? Baby daddies take care of their baby because they is the daddy to the baby, hence the term baby daddy. I don't like that term, but that's what that's what y'all done made up now. This is what it is, the baby daddy. So if he baby daddy, that means he supposed to be taking care of the baby because he the daddy.
Right, and not the mama.
Right. Miss Emma once said, worst case scenario, communicate via text only so the child can't hear the parents arguing and saying stuff. Right. You can do a good text cuss out. I forgot about the text cuss out. You cuss over text. You can learn American Sign Language and stand up there when he pick up the kid and go to work. The baby will never know nothing. They'll be like, "Oh, mommy throwing up gang signs."
But Auntie, I'm really confused. I don't feel like if the man letting you stay in a house rent free and giving you $25 a month, I'm trying to figure out what you're arguing about.
I think maybe she felt like, okay, that maybe she and the baby was supposed to live the exact same lifestyle like he was living. But that happens when but that only happens when that man is your husband.
Right, she's being greedy and being stupid. That's all it is.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because 25 in a rent-free house is peace to me.
Look here. You better not. Let me tell you something. You better not give me 25 racks for 6 months and no rent. I will show you something. Listen, in the words of Cat Williams, the only thing a real nigga waiting on is a chance to show you they is not playing. Give me 6 months for 25 racks and no rent and see what I do. I'll be over here acting a whole monkey.
Not studying. Nothing he talking about.
Nothing. Baby, the flip will be real. Vanessa say, can you say you can say you disappointed him, but to say you don't love him is cruel. 50 Cent is a cruel person.
Yeah.
Right. That's 300 a year. Man, come on now. Evie say, nah, that's disrespectful. A free house and $25K a month, that lady might just be dumb. She might be.
That's what I said. She's being stupid and being greedy.
Yeah, she's a window licker. Straight up, gotta be. Destiny says she was just being lazy. She could have flipped and dipped all them racks. And if you find a man who's interested, I'm gonna need him to have a home of his own. Thank you. I'm sitting up here living off Curtis, and you think you finna live off me and Curtis? Man, get the hell out of here. You done got a baby with Curtis. You got time to level up, take your money, and really do your thing. Why didn't you go catch somebody with just as much money or more money? Instead, you go catch a homosexual that want to live in this man's house. First of all, that let me know he wasn't nothing, and he was comfortable to live in another man's house. When Curtis come over, he gonna get down on all fours and boot up too, and offer him something. Like, who does that? Like, hey, Big Daddy. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? No.
Little story time. I had an ex, and he told me he stayed with his gal, and the reason they broke up is because her baby daddy got out of jail, and he was staying on the couch. And he was supposed to be staying on the couch till he got him a place. And I was like, wait a minute. So he stayed with you and her? So you come home, walk through the front door, and he on the couch sleep. He was like, yeah, and it started to be a problem. Yeah, it's going to be a problem with me talking to you, because hell no. You let stuff like that happen. I don't even trust you. I don't feel protected. I don't feel safe. I feel like you gonna nut up when I need you the most, because
Yeah, see, you unstable as hell if you could go for that. But I'm just saying, any man can live on another man. Like, you notice this dude house and you live in there and you comfortable living in this man's house. That says to me that you might go ahead and put your ankles behind your ears too. I can't mess with you because you might sleep with my baby daddy. I just can't. Kids say some of these women are not playing with a full deck. They cause all this drama and trauma with the fathers who trying to do right with and for them kids. It's sad. Then it affect the kids. And she see the effect. She up there being quiet. Your child is over here like lighting up the streets all on social media. Yeah, window liquor. She a whole window liquor. The entitlement of it all. They ain't done nary a rap song. Now. Ain't rap nothing. Wasn't on the hook. The mama wasn't dancing in the video. Nothing. Even say, yeah, and why you couldn't stay in that nigga house? I'd have stayed in his house until I built my house. I'd have built a nice one too for $25,000 a month. Are you serious right now? What? I'd have stayed right there, and built my house.
Exactly. Had a nice little life.
I'm just saying, I just don't understand it. I just can't make no sense out of it. Say not putting he'll put his ankles behind his ears too. And I'm not finna come home from buying groceries and I catch you in the bathroom booted up with my baby daddy. Like we not doing it. We not doing it. Hey, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you live in another man's house, or let me go all the way here. If you a man and you will stay in a house with a woman and not work, number one, and you know she living off money or she living off child support and you eating food and stuff that this man money buying, you'll sleep with her baby daddy. You will sleep with her baby daddy. If y'all got somebody like that, he will sleep with your baby daddy. I'm telling you. He will. Y'all gonna fall out. What? Talking about bye, sis. I ain't wrong. I am not wrong. Okay, King Sankara, you was a young man, an enterprising young man. Would you go and live in another dude's house?
Hell no.
Thank you. Would you, okay, if you was dating a young lady and she was sitting up there taking her child support, like, oh, I just got my child support. Let's go out to eat and stuff. Would you be comfortable laying up, chilling on another man's money?
No.
Right. You know why? Because you're not homosexual. And if a man will do that, you will go with that girl baby daddy. I'm just saying, you will.
You better watch him.
You better watch him. Vanessa trying to give me 30 seconds. Don't give me 30 seconds. I'm telling the truth. I'm trying to help y'all.
They putting you in time.
Trying to put me in time out. Queen said, Lord, I'm telling y'all, it's certain behavior. Right, Destiny. That's both of y'all, baby daddy.
You better check your friend.
Thank you.
Ain't no way.
You sitting up here thinking that all the time, you thinking he got a problem with your baby daddy. No, what it is, they got a lover's quarrel. They done got into it. Hell no. You ain't Now, I ain't no jealous type person. I ain't touch it like that. But I'm not finna lay up in the same house with somebody and we both done went with the same man. I'm not doing that.
No, that's too much.
Yeah, that's too much. I'm not doing. No, you nasty. Not your twin mama say our brother is not dustish by any stretch at all. That's my nephew. No, he ain't dustish and he ain't homosexual either. Cause he ain't finna try to get with a woman just to go with her baby daddy. He ain't finna do it.
So auntie, you saying the man was a 50 Cent fan, huh?
Yeah, he was a fan, all right. He was a fan, all right. He was a hell of a fan.
Super fan.
Mm-hmm. Talking about he's an F boy. No, he was a hot boy. DA say 25K and rent free for 18. I'd have invested and been rich, baby. I'd have been trying to compete with Oprah. You're right, Nisa. Yours, mine, and ours. That's what that would have turned into. Can you imagine? He pull up out front, your boyfriend running out the house quicker than your kid. He walk in the front door, you hear your son and your boyfriend talking about, hey daddy.
No way.
No. And then turn around, 50 the wrong one for saying get out. Hell, for all we know, 50 might have said you can't be here because that man might have tried him. We don't know what done went on. But what I do know about that dude that was up in there is he definitely wanted to call 50 Cent daddy, because why else in the hell would you live in another man's house and think another man supposed to take care of you? You say a fan of his pockets. I think he like more than his pockets, because most ain't no straight man trying to do that. That's a deliverance situation. Talking about a Rocky horror deliverance. But dom. 50 Cent say he didn't want no. So now, okay, now that I got y'all here, what's y'all take on this mess with Charleston White attacking children?
I don't even know that man. I don't know where he came from. Don't
Me
really care.
either. He popped up out of nowhere. He just sprung up out the ground like a mushroom.
Yeah, I was lost. Like, who are you? And what, I mean, do you want to be T.I.'s doppelganger or what? I'm confused. And how old are you? Because how you go from being 20 to now you 85
You a senior
and
citizen.
yeah, somebody's attacking you, but you said something to him first. So he ain't
Mhm.
supposed to respond? Or his daddy, who's your close to your age, I guess, because hell, who knows how old y'all? And
Mhm.
nobody's, the adult is not supposed to respond to you. But it
I
just
just
honestly
don't.
feel like a clout chase to me, really, is all it is, what I feel.
Yes, because like I've been noticing, like you said, we don't really know this cat. Dude just popped
Mm-mm.
up and started talking about rappers. Like, what happened? Why are you doing this? Who are you?
And
And at
why?
first it was laughable when he had went up. I think he was on Vlad, on the culture vulture Vlad, and was
Mm-mm.
talking about he had bragging that he had pepper sprayed Soldier Boy. I thought it was funny because I'm like, okay, who is this little old dude, and why is he saying this? And so when I saw Soldier Boy's response and they was kind of laughing at it, I was like, okay, so it's obviously nothing serious. I didn't take it serious, y'all, to be honest. I was like, okay, so he's some silly old dude in social media. He's a social media person, is all I could say. That was it.
Yeah,
And now it's like you again. And this time, instead of saying something crazy about the grown people, now you after children? Like, what are you doing?
right. Like, whose agenda is you trying to push? And how did you even make it to Vlad and why?
All right.
Like, that's what makes me feel like it's the clout chase. Because what do you do? Who are you?
Right. Jackie said he claims to be a crip. You say, but you don't believe it. Well, I mean, he's definitely crippled.
Mm, let him tell it.
Well, he was attacking T.I.'s
The
kid and Boosie's kid and saying all kind of stuff. And then T.I.'s little child is out of control. That's an out of control kid. Like somebody need to put him on Beyond Scared Straight or something. But that's neither here nor there. And so his little wild tail and went live and he talking back at him and arguing back at him. And that's what Charleston White was going for, was trying to like bait a child into an argument. So T.I. was like, just I'm an adult, you're an adult, basically talk to me. Me and you could talk. And of course, Charleston White then goes live and say, I'm not talking to T.I. He need to talk to his son about disrespecting elders. And it's like you literally called a child a yellow MFer, a long-haired freak, a ugly baby, and King's a ugly boy. Like, you are disgusting.
Yeah, it seems like you
Are
said foolish to me. Like, why is you talking about a kid? I'm not understanding.
Like, who does that? Like, you went in on a child. Who, like, what is wrong with you? And nothing he said was funny.
At all.
And he insists he's a comedian. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting for the joke. Right, they gonna keep on with T.I. They gonna keep right on with Clifford.
They
and
want him to
past
go back
that,
to.
then he started talking about calling the police, and he know the police that arrested Young Thug
Yeah,
and all.
not just call the police. He said, and I quote, I tagged Atlanta PD and Fanny, talking about the DA, and I'm finna call them. I know the same police that arrested Young Thug and them and got him on the RICO charges. And ugh,
So basically, he been snitching all his life. So that's
that's what
how,
it
Mm-hmm.
sounds
you
like
know.
to me. You was a whole snitch. You
Okay.
was a whole snitch, boy. You the police.
Better roll.
You the
Mm,
police.
mm, mm.
Straight up. And you crooked as hell. Your eye crooked, your lip crooked, everything you got to say is crooked. Like, this dude is disgusting. No, Boosie ain't clapped back. Let me show y'all what Boosie had to say. Because Boosie say the same thing I say. The boy is a snitch.
Auntie,
He
I'm
is.
about to clock in. I'll talk to you later.
All right, go on, clock in. But yeah,
That was
Boosie
good.
say he's a
All right,
snitch,
Chris.
girl. See you
All
later.
right.
All right. Boosie say him is a snitch, and I'm with Boosie on this one because the man is telling you he's a snitch. So when it's a situation like that, don't put yourself in a position, especially if you know, especially.
But from my understanding, snitches can still get touched. Just because you know the DA and this person and that person don't
Oh,
mean
they
it
get
can't
touched
nobody
all the
do.
time.
You know, like what? I'm confused. Real confused.
Get touched all the time. Mm-mm.
So I'm not understanding these grown men talking about these kids. Like, what is happening?
Yeah, that's just it's weird, and it
I'm
really.
not gonna say nothing about Charleston White, you know, my.
Hold on. Let me let y'all hear. Well, let me see if I can send it. Hold on. So I can pull it up over here. Okay. Okay, there you go. Well, I can let y'all see what Boosie had to say for himself when it comes to this character. Let me pull it up. Yeah, it's definitely giving that. Definitely giving that.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Mm-hmm. Can't y'all tell that's my kid? Can't y'all tell?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me stop laughing, but it's true. It's so true. So this is what Boosie had to say. Let me let y'all hear it.
I'm not gonna say nothing about Charleston White, you know, my auntie and my uncle. They done begged me not to say nothing about that boy. You know, they said that baby, that boy gonna send you to prison, you know, so I don't even want to comment on that dude, you know. You know, he dangerous. I don't want to comment on dude.
There you go. What's your take on Charleston White?
So y'all heard it yourself. Boosie said that they told him that he'll put you in jail. So what that says to me, police, snitch.
Yeah.
You was a
He
snitch.
said that when he named everybody he know down at the office.
Yeah, sure did. Sure did. You a whole snitch. And my thing is, why you bragging about being a snitch? Why you proud to be a snitch? Like, I have so many questions.
Yes, that's what I said. I'm so confused.
Me
So,
too.
and it
Me
said
too.
that it done came to where people really want attention that bad that they'll do anything. They don't care.
That's insane. But to go all the way to the snitching?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They don't, you can tell they do not care no more. You just proud to be a snitch. You outright with it. Let the world know.
Mm.
So I'm like, where has the world come to? Because I'm real lost now. When has that ever been a thing?
Yeah, you got me. You got me. Lord knows you got me. I ain't never, ever in my life, and I mean ever in my life, heard nobody bragging about being no snitch.
Mm-mm. And Geneva, right?
Yep, he
That's
got
the
to
same
be a
person
player
I got.
because I ain't never heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
You say you could tell that's my angel baby. Yeah, you can tell that's my baby. Lord knows. I'm not ready. I'm not ready, but Booster was funny. Booster say I ain't saying nothing about him because he'll put you in jail. Police.
Mm-mm.
Because Booster know he be doing stuff that's against the law.
And therefore,
Yeah, I can say I don't know where he came from, but he better go back before they send him back. He better leave folk in their children alone. Y'all heard what T.I. said. T.I. was like, people be ready to die for their children and go to prison for their children. And you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
anybody, No
And
matter
people
how
tell
old
me
she
that,
is.
oh, the child 18. Okay, see if that save you. See if that
Right.
save you. Hold on, let me be real ignorant. This one here 24. See if that save you.
That part.
See if it save you.
I'm not gonna lie.
You can't even dial 911 quick enough. See if it save you. But child, that thing really got to me. And I'm telling you, and you know what? This mess with Nene, baby, that thing they'll really make me feel bad too.
Yeah, I'm lost about that too. Like, I pray for him that he gets better, and it's confusing. And like she said, everybody want to call her, get their own diagnosis of what they think it might be and what she should do, and all this and all that. And it's like, leave that later alone.
Yeah, them people ain't asked you for that. And I think what made me feel the worst was that she didn't even want to tell nobody about it. And people done took her private business and used it for clicks, views, and all this stuff, and not even being sensitive to the family at all.
No, not at all. Because wouldn't nobody know that lady was going through that, or that her baby was going through that, even though he's grown, it's still her baby.
Yeah, that's her
And
baby.
He's young. He's so young. Like, woo. But I pray they find out. If not, even if they don't find out nothing, then at least he do get better and ain't got to deal with it. But yeah, this internet thing kind of got people crazy. They'll post anything, post people in the casket, all types of stuff.
Yeah, they too disrespectful. Too disrespectful. And especially with the fact that I can actually understand why she didn't want to talk about it, because they don't even know what's going on with the baby yet.
Exactly. So what am I? If I don't know what to tell myself, the doctors don't even know what to tell me. What am I gonna tell y'all?
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, why? I don't understand why people would think that's okay.
Right.
Vanessa say that's the price of fame, no privacy. Yeah, I mean, we could say that, but we could also say people just don't have no common decency.
As my mama say, people don't have no couth about them.
Yeah, completely uncouth. And what's sad is like they'll make, in their mind they got an excuse for it. Like it's okay because you're famous. Like that girl gonna tell JT from the City Girls talking about you be a celebrity. Like, what do you mean be a celebrity?
Oh, okay.
Like what are you talking about?
Whatever that means.
I didn't understand. I didn't understand what exactly y'all was looking for from her. You say that, yeah, that baby did just lose his daddy. And it's like, I don't know. Like, people too disrespectful now.
They don't care. It's internet, honey. Got everybody going crazy. Anything to have your name out there.
I don't know. Baby girl say they just disgusting. They want all access to people's lives to just trash them. Yeah, it ain't like you even want to know what's going on with them because you care about them, or you got anything positive or loving or encouraging to add. Just nasty. Oh, we got a new member, Courtney Miller. Welcome to the royal family. Y'all welcome Courtney.
Welcome, Courtney.
That is so sweet. We glad to have you. Listen, make sure that you see the email scrolling. Please make sure that you send me your birthday, your Cash App, any anniversaries or anything that you want us to celebrate with you. If you have a Black business and you want us to shout you out or do a spotlight and showcase your business, please get in touch with me so I can put you in touch with our sister Egypt Nile, who is in charge of the Black Business Spotlight. The young lady on the screen with me is our own Christian Key, and she's in charge of entertainment. And we got some good stuff planned for the rest of this year. So welcome to the family. We're glad to have you. Please come often. Okay, we appreciate you.
Yes.
People were saying nasty things in the comments, accusing him. Yeah, people are nasty. They don't have no shame until it's their baby. Then they won't understand it.
All right. Then it's kids off limits and all that.
Yeah, that's when kids become off limits. Once it's their child, then it's kids is off limits. That's right. Oh, that was you. Is that your other profile, sis?
That's a pretty picture.
Gorgeous as always. Destiny said, I'm glad the Lord didn't see fit for me to be a celebrity because my mouth and spirit ain't cut for a girl, yours and mine either.
That's right.
Yours and mine either.
I could not deal.
Mm-hmm. So it's been 2 weeks since that happened to Brent. Somebody told TMZ. And you know, TMZ so nasty, they'll go ahead and put it out.
Mm-hmm.
What you say? You say you don't know why your government name up there. Oh, I'm sorry, sis. I don't know why it did that. I don't know why, but we love you and you're welcome. I think whatever happened, you probably got 2 YouTube pages, or like you know how we'll sign in on one device and then the other device, and the other device probably got your government. That's why that happened. So like whatever device you use to do it, like click on your picture on it or the C or whatever, because it says C. It's got you like one of the letter people, and see if you could change your name on there or something, and then it won't show your government. But welcome anyhow. That is cool. Honey, I meant to tell y'all, yo, Popovich is like really telling the truth. Let me see if I can pull this. Because he went in on them about that Columbus Day bull crap, and I was with him. I didn't even know I was down with Popovich like that, the coach. Yeah, you know what? My bad. I be assuming everybody know who these coaches are. But I was so proud of the little clear dude. Clear dude came through and told the truth about this mess with Columbus Day. So let's hear what he had to say. Because he told the truth. Vanessa say who now? The coach. As old people used to say, the coach. Yep, it's under your other account. That's what happened. Yeah, Greg Popovich. Yes. Greg. Greg say, nah, man, we finna tell the truth up in here. Is what we finna do. Mm-hmm.
Well, all right then. I'm always for the truth now.
Man, look, I know he ticked them. I know for a fact he done ticked off a lot of clear folks with this one. And he clear, so the last thing they want is one of their own to do it.
Right.
Ooh. Okay. Let me share this where y'all can hear. Yeah, San Antonio coach. Yes, I am unique. That's the one. Ain't but one Greg Popovich now. I ain't know he was real like that. Shocked me, scared me half to death. Y'all listen what he said now.
It made me think a little bit beyond. I think the proclamation was obviously appropriate, important, needed, and all those sorts of things. But I'm a little confused about our city and why it's Indigenous Peoples Day / Columbus Day. Columbus. I mean, he initiated a New World genocide.
Okay.
That's what he did. And beginning with him and what he set in motion and what followed meant the annihilation of every indigenous person in Hispaniola, which was Haiti and the Dominican Republic today. That's what he did. He took slaves. He mutilated. He murdered. And they're gonna say slash and honor him. Well, I got to give the San Antonio Independent School District a little bit of credit because at least they added Indigenous Peoples Day along with it. And that's a step in the right direction. But what the hell is Alamo Heights thinking? It's Columbus Day. That's why they're off on Monday. Maybe there's something I'm missing and I'm ignorant. But it makes me feel like they're living in a phone booth and they're educating our kids. Columbus Day? And we're going to honor that. And it's no knock on Italian Americans. That's a silly argument. It's like saying we should be proud of Hitler because we're German. I mean, it makes no sense. It's about Columbus. It's not about Italian Americans. And so there are a lot of states that have come out and scratched the Columbus Day and made it Indigenous Peoples Day. But in our city, are we that backward that we have school districts that do that? I'm amazed, just amazed. It made me.
Well, y'all heard Pop. Y'all heard Pop.
Well, I don't know Pop, but I like him.
Hey, Pop did that. He was like, "Nah, we finna go ahead and run it. Y'all need to stop that." That was he kicked off genocide. Is what he kicked off.
Man, and I feel him because I've always said, like Martin Luther King Day, how is it certain places can be off and it's a holiday and banks are closed, government buildings, stuff like that are closed, but we still got to go to work or we have to put in PTO to be off for it. Like if the banks is closed, if it's that important that they are closed, why we ain't closed? Why we ain't out of school? Stuff like that.
Because it was so many. Like I remember when that first became a holiday. I probably shouldn't say that because then the people gonna figure out how old I am. And it was so many of them clear folks that was mad about it that the government gave them the option to observe it or not.
And see, that's BS.
Yep.
And like he just said, for Columbus Day, they off. Like what are you? I'm not understanding.
Hey, they wanted it optional because they I feel like their level of hate was so real that I hate you so bad I don't even want a day off. I won't even take a day off about you.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
He ain't said nothing wrong. Hey, I agree with him.
That's
we know why.
There you go. And my thing is, I don't care if I don't like you. I take the day off now. I might tell the truth about you while I'm off work, but I will take a day off. I ain't gotta like you to take the day off.
Or celebrate you.
None of that.
I'm sure going to enjoy this day.
Right. So now tell me this. What you know about Candace Owen releasing audio of Kim Kardashian calling Whitney Houston a crackhead?
Oh, I ain't heard that.
Y'all ain't know about that?
But what I will say is that Candace Owens is like, she'll do something, and then when people get on to her, she wants to try to come back with. Okay, for example, what I'm trying to say is she had the White Lives Matter shirt on. People got on to her. Now you want to come out with this, showing Kim saying something about black people so black people can be back in agreement with you.
Well, she know we don't like her no matter what she do. I mean, I'm just saying. Candace Owens came out with her raccoon that had her on strong. So she know we don't like her no matter what she do. But every now and then she give us a little nugget to laugh at. This a little nugget. Even say she heard the audio last night. Y'all want to hear the audio?
Yes.
Okay. Let's hear the audio. Y'all know I'm silly. I like some stuff like this. Okay. Let's do it. Egypt, you heard about it? Well, we sure finna hear it. Yes, Candace, this is what had happened. Ooh, child. Let's hear the audio. Hey, Kobe Cole.
Some tapes are making the rounds of Kim Kardashian, and she's talking trash. This is years ago. It seems to be a voicemail that she left Ray J, where it's not the sweet little Kim K that she presents today. She's nasty. She's calling Whitney Houston a crackhead, and she's yelling at Ray J. And this tape landed on my lap, and I am told that there is much, much more. Take a listen.
Ray, it's Kim. I just want you to know that I think you are so disgusting and desperate. Who leaves their email address on their machine? You clearly want people to call you, but yet you won't call me back. And actually, you know what? Don't call me back. Don't ever call me back. I never want to talk to you ever again. I think you're honestly a sick human being. And I think you are just so desperate that you'll do anything for attention. And you're just so disgusting. Honestly, so, like, have fun with old hag Whitney Houston. Like, she's so sick. And, like, crack is definitely not whack with you guys because you are just, honestly, like, makes me laugh on how disgusting you guys look. You're in Vegas with Whitney, and you need to go hang out with your old, like, friend, and it's not right, but it's okay. I'm definitely going to make it anyway, because you guys are just disgusting and sick, and stop you're with her. I don't understand it. She's so old and sick, and you are just sick and desperate, so leave me the alone and stop calling me.
So it's being alleged that she left that voicemail because she was upset that Ray J at that moment was becoming more famous than her because he was dating Whitney Houston. Some tapes are making the rounds.
So now we heard this psychopath screaming. First is you wouldn't call me back, but don't call me back. Then it's stop calling me. You see how they'll switch up and lie? But why Whitney got to be a crackhead and a hag and a this and a that? Like, what are we really doing?
Right.
What are we doing?
She just didn't know Whitney would come out and beat her ass, honey.
Boy, Whitney would have tore her out the frame. I bet you they ain't let her hear that.
Right.
That's too much. Yeah, DS, that was a long voicemail. And that's right. 100 for Candace dropping them receipts. I'm with it. I don't care who drop it. I want it.
Yeah.
I want it. I don't care who drop it. Look here, I like you and I want you. So I likes them receipts and I want some. So I don't care who drop them. Candace need to sit her A down somewhere. I hate that she has my name. She don't need to sit down nowhere dropping them kind of receipts. I want her to sit right at that desk and keep dropping them. Kobe Cole say Whitney had Kim shook. Oh yeah, she was upset. I don't understand this. And she's old and you are disgusting and you'll do anything for attention. This was after his sister. This was after the sex tape. This was after all that. Kim don't know that disgusting. Sure she does. She see it every morning she look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Toffee Mocha say Kanye said, wear the t-shirt and I give you the tapes. How would Kanye have the tapes? Toffee Mocha, she left that on Ray J. Kanye had them tapes. She's so crazy. Queen say, oh my goodness, I can't with this Looney Tune. Oh yeah. You say Ray must got the anaconda. Oh my. Yeah, she did the clear screen. That was that I'm not having my way, I'm throwing a tantrum.
Basically.
Yep. Oh yeah. That was so angry, so nasty, right, girl? Definitely gave Amber Turd how she said you send an email and you won't call me back, but don't call me back, and at the end stop calling me.
Retarded.
Yep. Say don't call me anymore, but leaves a journal. What was the read? What happened? What somebody said? Did I miss it? Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. Hold on. Morgan's music say she got some nerve to accuse someone else of seeking attention. Right.
That part.
I want the receipts, but don't care for Candace. I ain't gotta care for her as long as you dropping receipts. I'ma listen. Matter of fact, let's listen to it again. One more time, because I want to make sure I hear everything she said. Oh, you say when she look in the mirror every morning? Yes. Yes. Oh,
said Craig
yeah.
came back with y'all. Like, girl.
Honey. Let's look. I want to hear her one more time. Play it again, Candace.
Some tapes are making the rounds of Kim Kardashian, and she's talking trash. This is years ago. It seems to be a voicemail that she left Ray J, where it's not the sweet little Kim K that she presents today. She's nasty. She's calling Whitney Houston a crackhead, and she's yelling at Ray J. And this tape landed on my lap, and I am told that there's much, much more. Take a listen.
Ray, it's Kim. I just want you to know that I think you are so disgusting and desperate. Who leaves their email address on their machine? You clearly want people to call you, but yet you won't call me back. And actually, you know what? Don't call me back. Don't ever.
Now, you heard her say you left the email on the machine when you want people to call you, but you won't call me back. But you know what? Don't call me back. He didn't want to call her. Y'all hear that, right? She admitting out her own mouth. That boy wasn't trying to call her. You heard that, right, sis?
Ooh. Sorry, I'm still here. Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, you heard that, right?
I heard him.
Mm-hmm. Yep, right. But yet you won't call me back. Right. That's the part that's getting me. So you admitting that he wouldn't call you back. So it's starting to look like, y'all, some of this crazy stuff that Ray J be saying ain't so got doggone crazy.
Right.
Some of the stuff Ray J say ain't that crazy.
I'm crazy.
Just saying. She crazy. Kobe say Kim was young just like Coleslaw. They get angry, hurt when older women, Sheree, Whitney, can take men from them. Hey.
Speak on it.
Don't get mad. That's what I say. Don't get mad. Because at the end of the day, I mean.
Some tapes are making the rounds. Of Kim Kardashian, and she's talking trash. This is years ago. It seems to be a voice that she left Ray J, where it's not the sweet little Kim K that she presents today. She's nasty. She's calling Whitney Houston a crackhead, and she's yelling at Ray J. And this tape landed on my lap, and I am told that there's much, much more. Take a listen.
Ray, it's Kim. I just want you to know that I think you are so disgusting and desperate. Who leaves their email address on their machine? You clearly want people to call you, but yet you won't call me back. And actually, you know what? Don't call me back. Don't ever call me back. I never want to talk to you ever again. I think you're honestly a sick human being, and I think you are just so desperate that you'll do anything for attention, and you're just so disgusting. Honestly, go, have fun with old hag Whitney Houston. She's so sick, and
with old hag Whitney Houston, she's so sick. Okay.
Crack is definitely not whack with you guys, because you are just, honestly, makes me laugh on how disgusting you guys look. You're in Vegas with Whitney, and you need to go hang out with your old, friend, and it's not right, but it's okay. I'm definitely going to make it anyway, because
it's not right, but it's okay, and I'm definitely going to make it anyway. Girl, you was a fan, and you mad because that lady took your man.
Exactly.
Girl, you know what this is giving.
Later song.
Okay, this is giving Lady Saul. While she up there reciting Whitney lyrics in the voicemail, you was bothered. This is giving I got your man and you can't do anything about it. Girl, you is upset. Let's hear the rest of this again. Hold on.
You guys are just disgusting and sick and stop being with her. I don't understand it. She's so old and sick, and you are just sick and desperate. So leave me the alone and stop calling me. I hate you.
Not I hate you. What are you? Yeah. Why you hate him? Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm like, she needs to stay off the damn drugs. Like, girl.
Super bothered. Oh my God. They don't get mad, take notes. That's right. You may think he is coming back to you, but I doubt it. Boy, this did not age well. Poke him. Boy,
she shouldn't be bothered all over again.
All over again. Kobe Cole said, if you want to make a girl really angry, date an older woman. They get confused, jealous, and competitive. Yes, now. She's old. Yo, old hag. Well, all that being said, she got your man and you couldn't do anything. Y'all, that thing tickled me. I'm sorry. I know that was supposed to be funny, but it was funny to me.
No, that was supposed to be funny.
Child, Candace Owens put that girl right out there.
Yes, she did. As I said, she couldn't be bothered all over again. Well, she always wants somebody to talk about her. Here you go.
Yeah, they're talking about you, girl.
So, her fault.
That's the funny part.
That is, if only this could have came out when Whitney was here. Lord,
oh, yeah. Somebody could have told Whitney about that. Say, I would never keep the cobweb. Look at this crazy girl. I ain't studying you. Yeah, I don't know why you would want to compete. I seen you with an old, when I was young, I'd have seen you with an old lady. I'd have laughed at you. I'd have called everybody been hollering, like, y'all ain't gonna believe this.
Man.
Woo. That's right, Candace. Drop the risk, because she said that whoever it was that sent her that one said that it's Mo. I want to hear them all. If all of them as good as this, I want to hear them all. Yvette say that's the perfect tune for that whack voicemail. Yes. She can't do anything about it, honey, and she is bothered.
Yeah, she was that bothered. She called back and left another one.
Now she want to put out real quick that she had the up security at the children's school because Kanye did a social media rant and said the name of the school. Girl, we still laughing about, I hate you.
Right.
It's not right, but it's okay. And I'm definitely gonna make it anyway. Like, okay, girl. Hey, Shantae. Jackie say, what goes around comes around. The Kardashians is always putting their lips on other people. Sure is.
Yep.
Yeah, but now she want to talk about the security at the school, hoping we don't, spend our time laughing about the it's not right, but it's okay.
She might as well get over it because everybody finna laugh about that Bible.
I know I am. I want some more.
Right, like she said, where the rest of the voicemails?
Where the rest of the voicemail?
She called back and left some more, baby. She was hot.
Child, and it's some more silliness going on. Tell me why somebody in Louisiana is suing Texas Pete. No, not Louisiana, LA. And like, why y'all involved? I don't know. Do people even cook out there? I don't know. But he's suing Texas Pete hot sauce because it's made in North Carolina.
What?
I'm not joking. I'm serious. This is the man filed a claim. He said he purchased a bottle of Texas Pete over in LA at a grocery store called Ralph's. I don't know if Ralph's is one of their grocery stores.
Mm-hmm.
And say that he relied on the language and images printed on the front label of the product and thought it was a Texas product. And he filed a lawsuit saying that that the famed white Lone Star from the Texas flag, along with the lasso and cowboy, deceived him. He felt like he was deceived that into thinking that this was distinctly Texan. And surprisingly, they're not all Texas. Okay. If the fact that the sauce was made in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, he is suing.
So what is it, like false advertisement? What is he?
He says false advertisement. He was misled and they tried to cheat him because they told him it was a Texas product and he thought he was buying real authentic Texas hot sauce. I don't even know what that is. I'm in Texas and I don't know what Texas hot sauce is. And say that because they misled him, he is suing because it's in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Wow, people is crazy. And the crazy part is,
they'll find a way to sue for stuff that ain't got nothing to do with them.
No, like what in the world?
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy part is he mess around and win.
Right. He gonna win. Hell, Geneva, find me somebody to sue.
Right, because what the world?
Oh yeah, Whitney would have gave her a fit. Y'all, some of y'all old enough to remember when Whitney went over there, was in New York and was threatening to beat Wendy Williams behind.
Oh yeah.
She was offering to come up there to the radio station.
She wasn't going, honey.
Mm-hmm.
But this man is suing, so how much is he suing for?
I don't know. I didn't see no amount. DS talking about $5 million, but I didn't see that. So I can't say nothing when I ain't seen it.
Mm.
Yeah, people be bored. The baby said he's getting nothing. He out there in California. They might give it to him. That place is liberal land. You could sue for anything. That is the same place where I don't know if I don't know who's old enough to remember. Glennis, you should remember this because me and you close enough in age. It was a fella that broke in somebody's house and a rat bit him and he sued that lady.
What? Now I haven't heard of that story, but I have heard of people breaking in houses and the person who broke in sue and they win. Like what? I have never understood that.
It was another one out there in California. The person that fell through the skylight, they was trying to break in and fell through the skylight on the person's ceiling, and they sued too and won.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And so they wonder about people.
He got a chance. He got a chance out there. Egypt say, yeah, Whitney got Wendy all the way together. Sure did. Lord have mercy. Kim would have had to duck and dodge. She probably would have had to stay inside for at least a month or so until Whitney, decided not to beat her tail.
Calm down.
All right, Queen. You remember all that stuff, Glennis? They was out there suing and stuff for little or nothing, and they was winning big money. Hell, I need to move to LA for about 2 months. I might be able to stay in 2 months out there and see if I can find me somebody to sue.
That is crazy.
Y'all know I ain't never sued nobody. I need to sue somebody. People getting all these lawsuits. I need to sue somebody.
Sure, one good time.
One good time. Just one. Give me one moment in time to sue.
I know it's right, sister. But I gotta get back to work, so I'm gonna drop on back down.
Girl, you good? I'm finna get back to work too. I got stuff to do, but I had to come up in here and gossip with y'all.
Yes, I enjoyed as always.
All right, man. I appreciate you. I'm gonna laugh and read some more of these comments real quick, and I'm gonna go too. But I love you. Thank you for coming to kick it with me. I appreciate that.
Yes, sister. You too. See y'all.
Okay. Bye, girl.
Bye.
You say, did I hear about Tia husband had Storm Monroe shooketh? I heard something about that, but I didn't really look into it. You remember the lawsuit about that skylight? Uh-huh. Coleslaw reacted like this when she found out Sheree took from her. Now you got me confused now. Who is Coleslaw? Who is Cole? Help me. Oh, y'all talking about from Love and Marriage Huntsville. You sure right. I do remember she went live and was talking about Sheree or whatever. But the man told her it was for TV. And then y'all came here and told me the man said he didn't go with Sheree. So, you know, she listening to what he said. She listening to what he said. Y'all, but the girls gonna learn. Don't listen to what no man say. Men be lying. I enjoyed y'all too. I did. You say I would leave with my pockets fat if I came out there and started suing. I need to make me a trip to go sue. I just need to be there for a couple of months so I can get to suing. I just need help finding, you know, who to sue. I don't know who to sue. My brain don't work like that. I need help. So they came from getting a to-go order and Whitney was on the radio. I get so emotional. All I know is when it came with her and Wendy, she was funny. She went off. She offered to come up there and beat Wendy behind, and I was tickled. Yes, this was fun. I love the gossip. Kids say got me working my abs too, laughing at work. That's right. That's right, child. Laughing burns calories, what they tell me. I don't believe them, but that's what they say. Well, look, y'all, I'm finna get up off of here because I do have stuff to do contrary to my behavior. I promise you, I do have things to do, and I got to get to it. I'm going to try to come back with the news. I was trying to, and I also want to be careful with the news, too, because there's another smaller channel that got banned for dropping the news and telling the truth. So, you know, you got to be careful when you reporting the news around here because they be mad at you for saying stuff. Y'all know Pootie Tang over there dropping it like it's hot, like boom, hey Tina, you know, blowing up stuff, tearing up streets and cities and stuff during rush hour and all that crazy stuff. So, you know, we got to be careful. Those of us who do report the news, we have to be careful. You know, we out here on the front lines, and you know, a lot of times we can't even get support with a like. We can't even get a thumbs up. So we take a lot of risk reporting, you know, when we can't even get a thumbs up. Now, the clear people that be reporting, even the independent news channels that do a great job, they actually get support. They get thumbs up. They get lots of support. But being Black and bringing the news, you really don't get support like that. So I have to be real careful, y'all. Super careful. So listen, I'm finna go. Y'all, you know I'm getting ready to beg y'all to hit them 3 free buttons because it matters. Like I swear it does. Hit the like button because it don't cost nothing. It's free and it's 100% money back guaranteed. Hit the notification bell. Make sure y'all click all so you know every time I go live over here on this channel. And thirdly, please subscribe. We'll be happy to have you. You are more than welcome. Please come here, get comfortable. Come again, come often. We're glad to see you. And channel membership, the join button is below the video, and there's also a link for membership in the description box. Also in the description box is the link for your dream journals and your Bible study notes. If you know you need them and you don't have them, click the link. Or you can always go to Amazon.com and type in my first name, Seanitra, and you'll be able to go ahead and get what you need. Okay, get what you need. Because we're going to be having us a Patreon stream later this week, and we're gonna get back into our dream interpretations and some things that I want to discuss with y'all. Okay, and we're gonna get a little more in depth. So make sure you got your dream journals ready. Okay, but I'm gonna see y'all a little bit later on today with that FNN and them good funny papers. And I hope y'all have a wonderful Tuesday. And remember, if nobody else tells you, God loves you, I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Talk to you later. Bye, y'all.